Okay, so let's do the easy stuff, and we are done. Okay, we need to create the screw here. We need to create the top of the screw here, and what we also going to model, which is also quite easy, is the wheel. And I noticed we need to model this clamp, but this is also not really hard. Okay, so what we're going to do is we need a new mesh. So I'm going to hide this. We don't need that. And then Shift A, mesh. And I think we should go for a cylinder. We can go for a circle, but let's go for a cylinder. Press R, Y, and drag it down. Rotation 90 degrees, of course. 1 for front view, align it like this, make it small. 3, zoom in a little bit, and G, and move like this. And then, like, how big is the screw here? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, maybe a little smaller. Maybe this one. And now we can see here, if we go back to our mesh, to this part here, we click this one in object mode and then tab, and we can actually press Alt Z to see what's going on, so we can see our circle here. And now we can try to adjust our roundness here, because I don't think that this is really perfect here. So we're just gonna do that. Just gonna do that now. Okay, like this, maybe like this. Just try to make this the same thickness and having this round shape. Maybe here. No. Make sure you select everything here. Okay. Okay, this needs to be straight. But I think if we go back to object mode and Alt Z, I think this looks cool. Okay. Let's drag this one out. Front view. Let's hide this here. And tab, edit mode. Let's remove that. Go to face, Alt Z, select faces, and delete this one here. We're gonna mirror this anyway. Okay. And then we go back to Alt Z to disable the X-ray and press. Now let's stay in edit mode. Don't press tab. Okay, and we need our metal on our mesh metal. Okay, so we click on this this N-gon face, ugly N-gon face, and then we press A to select everything. Then G, X, and we go out like this. Okay. I think we can, now I can see we can make it a little smaller. Like this. Yeah, looks beautiful. And now we need to prepare our mesh. So Alt Z to see what's going on, also on the inside. And we never model what we don't see. So let me make this one here a little, let me select this loop here, this edge loop. Front view, press 1, and then G, X, and we're gonna do this one here, like this. Okay, and Alt Z to see what's going on. And we delete this N-gon here, because we don't want to have any N-gons. Extrude, press E, S, and drag it down. So we extrude to the center. And how many times we're gonna do that? I think this is like just like a really flat, round, and not really flat. I think it has a little bit of roundness going on. So what we can do, is press 1, and then G, X, maybe drag it out a little bit, like this. And then we press E, S, drag it down, like this. And then 1, G, X, and then out a little bit, and then E, S again, maybe like this. Press 1, G, X. So we really try to have this roundness here. And this is quite low poly, of course, so it's not really round, but we're gonna fix that later. But for now, we need to how you call it, to merge all these vertices here. We need to merge it. So what we're gonna do is we press Shift A. Oh no, not really. We press Shift S, of course. Sorry, and cursor to selected. So our cursor is now in between all these vertices, completely in the center. This is what we want. Then tab Object and set origin to 3D cursor. So the orange dot, as you remember, will be exactly in the cursor. So now tab, go back into edit mode, press M, and we oh wait, maybe we extrude another one, ES, like this. Maybe we just extrude another one, GX, maybe a little out, so we have more topology, and then we press M at center. Boom, it's closed. Okay. So now we don't have any n-gons, but I would like to have more topology here. So we insert an edge up here, and we insert an edge up here, and we are going to bevel a really nice, like let's do 4, like this. Yeah. Okay. I mean it's a matter of taste. Right click, shade, auto smooth. Yeah. Okay. So this is our screw, or how you want to call it. I don't know. So yeah, this is up to you if you want to have this like this, or maybe just a tiny bit like this. I think this looks nice. Okay. And let's go to X-ray mode, and I think it's fine. I think this is fine. Okay. And now, if you want to mirror that perfectly here, what we're gonna do? We say, let me think about a good way to mirror it on the exact same side here. Yeah, I know how we're gonna do that. Go into edit mode, front view here, and select all these edges, G, X, and align it here. We're gonna remove this later. G, X, a little more, and GX a little more, like this, and even more, GX, like as much as we can. Yeah, perfect. All right, and now we have selected the edge loop here, it's perfectly in our center. Shift S, cursor to selected, tab, object, set origin to 3D cursor, and now let's go out of X-ray, and we use a mirror modifier. And we need to use the Z-axis. Okay. I don't know why it's the Z-axis. Actually, it's the X-axis. I don't really know. But now we're gonna have a perfectly aligned mirror modifier here. So what we can do, just merge is fine, and press clipping. We also can increase the merge, like from 0.001 to 0.01. So we really make sure that everything is merged. We just increased the distance. So if we go to X-ray and edit mode, we can see everything looks fine, nothing is destroyed, and it should be merged. Okay, so tab to back in object mode and apply the mirror modifier, and go back in edit mode, and now we can put in edge loops here, and I really would like to delete all these faces, because we don't need these faces. And then I just select, no, not this one, select these loops here at the same time, and press SX, and just do it like this, because we don't need all these faces. We don't need all these faces. We just use what we see. Okay, perfect. So the next one we do is the screw here, but I think we just can copy that. I think we just can copy that and scale it, to be honest. So let's press 3, Shift D, drag it over here, Alt Z to see what's going on, G a little more so it's perfectly aligned, like this, and then S, and we scale it. How much? We don't need so much. Maybe like this. We don't need so much. Yeah. And go out of the X-ray, and we can see we need to align the X-axis, but this is no problem here. we just, I mean, what we can do, we can press SX and move it like this, but we will also flatten it out. As you can see, we're gonna flatten it. If we like it, we can do it, but you can also go back, and we can use, we can use like, go to edit mode, Alt Z, this one, GX, and move it right here. And then this one, GX, and move it right here. So, and, but it's up to you. You can also use SX and move it. Okay. But what I see, what I can see here, I think we need to do it a little more. We need to flatten it out a little bit, like this. I think we need to flatten it out a little bit, and then select everything here, move it, press GX, move it outside like this, and GX and move it outside like this. Okay, cool. It's flattened. Alt Z, and looks quite nice. And then we can just copy that. Yeah, Shift D, middle mouse button to snap on the X-axis, drag it out a little bit, R, Y, Control, and 180 degrees. You can also mirror it, but I always use the rotation. I think for me it's easier. And then we align it, G, X, Shift, and just align until it's really close. G, X, like this. And then we can just select this one, delete, and we use this, Control D, snap on the X-axis, and just align it here. Okay, cool. Yeah. But what I can see, let's check the reference. Yeah, I think it's fine. We can flatten out this one here, the inner side. We should flatten out the inner side. So what we can do, X-ray mode, of course, and this one, and then SX, and we flatten, drag it in like this, so we can flatten. So we still have a little bit of bending, maybe a tiny bit, and then move this one, GX, here, and this one, GX, here, like this. Is it aligned? Yeah, I think it's good, it's perfect. Okay, object mode, and we can see it looks good. And we can click on both of these screws here, and then Control J, and we call this mesh screws, I don't know, something like that. Okay, so yeah, let's continue. Come on, let's continue with the wheel. Okay, let's continue with the wheel. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. Okay, Shift A, mesh. Let's do a cylinder again. R, Y, keep holding Control, keep pressing Control, and drag it up. So we have this. Make it small. Press 3 to see where it's at, and just do this. Go into Alt Z, and then we align it to the center here. Yeah, this is good. And then we make it as big as maybe this, that we have like a tiny gap here, maybe like this, like a tiny gap, and we can see actually this one needs to be more inward, right? Yeah, it needs to be closer. We can do that. We go here, edit mode, select everything, and also we need to select these ones here. Actually, not this one. We don't need to select this one, and this one we don't need to select. Actually, let's select this one as well. Okay, and now we can drag it, GY, can we do like that? Yeah, we can. We just need to fix that here. So this one, and this one is overlapping. So G, Y, and go back. And then G, Z, and turn it up. Yeah, maybe this one, G, Z, and down. Okay. G, Y, and make it more beautiful. Yeah. Object mode, Alt Z to see what's going on, and now I think it's fine. We still have the mirror modifier active, so everything on the other side is the same. Okay, cool. So let's go back. Press 3. Click on this wheel, Alt Z, and we can see now it looks good. Yeah, now it looks good. Okay. Let's do the shape of the wheel. So we're gonna do that if we just, I mean the size is okay, right? The size is good. Is the size? I think the size should be fine. We're gonna do edit mode, faces, and delete these faces. We don't need n-gons. We don't want n-gons. And edge mode, select these edges here. Then ES. Oh, sorry. ES. We should not do that. You can see it goes inwards because our because we use two sides at the same time. So we should not do that. Insert a loop in the middle, exactly in the center, and select this side here and delete. So we're gonna mirror that later. So we just focus on one side. Always use a mirror modifier when you can. Always, to save a lot of time. ES and do like this, and again ES do like this. ES to like this, ES like this, and then ES, and then I think we can merge this. Shift S, cursor to selected, tab, object, set origin to 3D cursor, and then tab, M at center. Merge at center. Okay. The wheel is pretty flat, looks pretty flat on this side, so we just bevel it here. Bevel. Yeah, I use 5. Why not? Maybe like this. And what we can do now, we need to create this kind of, I don't know. I mean, you can use a normal map and imitate these ripples. Ripples, I don't know how you call it, but no, we create the geometry because we want to have really nice geometry. So what we're gonna do is we Alt-Shift-Click here to have all these, the whole wheel here selected, and then we use the inset. Press I and I again, so press I 2 times, and inset it like this, and you can decide what kind of size you want to have. I don't know. It looks, this maybe looks good. No, it doesn't look good. This, no. I think this looks nice. If it's too big, I don't know. Maybe like this. Yeah, keep it selected, and then oh wait, before you do that, tab, Control A, rotation scale, tab, and then Alt E, extrude faces along normals, and now we extrude it. Yeah, don't be shy on that. And then we just can bevel it. Control B, and bevel it. Maybe 3 is enough. Now let's do 4 and bevel that. And that's it. Okay, cool. And then we can add a maybe let's add a smooth. Not really. Not really. Let's check our. I mean, we can smooth so much here. We can even like select these edges here. These edges, like this. Make sure that you select all these edges here. But it's a lot of work until the whole loop, basically. You can see the whole loop, and then you can just select every edge here and just bevel it more. You can see right like this. Bevel it more, but I don't know. It's a lot of work, and I think it's not really necessary. And also, I choose the wrong. I mean, you want to bevel here, of course. No. Where you want to bevel? No. Maybe here. That makes more sense. You can bevel here. Doesn't really look good to me. When you need to find a way. I mean, you can bevel if you want. If you want to avoid triangles, which is really ugly, you're just gonna use the whole loop here, like this, and then you can bevel that, and you're still gonna have polygons, no triangles. But yeah, it's creating a lot of geometry, and I think we really don't need to use that. So this is quite nice. We have a nice bevel here. We have a nice bevel here. We have a nice bevel here, and yeah. We can also be like a little more fancy, and maybe do an extrusion here. This one, maybe on the inwards, or no. Let's go outside. Let's do like this, and then you can choose this one and this one and this one. I mean, we're really not gonna see that. It doesn't make any sense, but just to show what's going on. And then add a subdivision surface, and what we can see here, we need to fix that. So we're gonna do that. We create an edge loop like this. Let's check if it's straight. No, it's not. So SX0 enter, and then GX, and then we do like this. Let's switch to wireframe to see what's going on. Turn off. And GX like this. Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to do the same here. Insert an edge loop. SX0 enter. GX and move it up here. I turn off the subdivision to see how far we can go. I think this is fine. Maybe not so much. Maybe like this. Okay, but I think we can just delete all that. This one here, yeah, we can delete all that because we're gonna mirror it anyway, and we need to delete. Actually, we need to delete that. So take all that stuff here. Yeah, just this one here, and then delete faces, and then go to edge mode. My keyboard again. I need to switch. Okay, and then select everything here. Alt Shift, select everything. Go press 7, and we want to align GX and do it like this. Scroll a little closer. GX like this. Scroll GX and then a little bit more. All right, and then a mirror. An object mode. Mirror. Where is it? Where is our mirror? Oh. Where is our mirror? Oh my god, I can't see. There. And then drag it up. Always drag your mirror up and use the use the x-axis, but we need to fix that. Okay, so we select the edge loop here in edit mode. Shift S, cursor to selected. Tab, object, set origin to 3D cursor, and then the mirror is right. Okay, let's go here, solid view. As you can see, looks quite good, at least to me. Okay, subdivision, let's turn it up, and right click, shade smooth, boom. Okay, but we can see it's way too big now, it's way too big. So let's apply the mirror. And now, we are perfectly in the center. Control A, rotation scale, and press 3 and Alt Z to see what's going on, and then S and scale it down like this. G, Y, G, Z, and then like this, maybe. Okay, and then, yeah, we need to make it smaller on this axis here. So get out of the X-ray mode, and then SX, and we just, You can do that, but as you can see, you're gonna change you're gonna change the overall shape. I mean, if you like that, it's okay. But as I said before, we can go into object mode, go to top view, Alt Z, and just move this GX, move this here, and then here GX, move this. So you're not gonna change anything. So let's see, is this, let's change the view. Let's turn off the subdivisions here, metal, and I think GX like this. And then press Control I, so we have the opposite. And then GX like this, GX like this, and I think maybe GX maybe a little more like this, and this looks quite fine to me. Tab to go into object mode, solid view, Alt Z, and I think we're good to go. Okay. Yeah. Subdivision, shade smooth, metal, everything. Yeah. Okay. So what we can see now, if we reveal everything, you have a Zippo. That's it. The only thing we need to do now, the last part, but this is also quite easy, is the clamp here. And we're just gonna create like an empty space here. We're gonna open that. I mean, you can open that. You don't need to. We can do that. But yeah, for now, I think we are almost done. It looks good to me. Okay, so see you in the next video.